Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jonna, and I do a variety of things. I do shopping, Dollar Tree hauls, Michael's grab boxes, and I also cook from the Ninja Foodi. So, I do a little gardening, whatnot. But anyway, today we're cooking with the Ninja Foodi. And we are cooking probably one of the first things you will cook, and that is wings. But what I wanted to do today was I wanted to cook wings two different ways so we can see how they turn out. I wanted to cook them with no coating, just a little oil and seasoning, and then I wanted to cook them with a light dusting of flour, not a heavy batter. You can batter them, but we're going to try this just to see the crispiness of the wing. Then we are going to toss them in sauce. And there's so many, as you know, there are just so many sauces you can use on chicken wings. Today, I'm going to use a teriyaki and a barbecue. You can make your own sauce. You can purchase sauce. You can purchase sauce and modify it. There's just so many ways. Let me show you the sauces I'm going to use today. I am going to use a P.F. Chang's teriyaki. And I am going to use a honey barbecue, sweet, gentle heat from Buffalo Wild Wings. Thought those are two good varieties. Now I am seasoning the chicken wings with just some garlic salt, pepper, and the ones with no flour will have oil, olive oil, just to help them crisp up a little bit. Now we're going to cook these wings from frozen. Now how exciting is that? You can come home, have nothing to eat, grab some frozen wings, and dinner will be ready in about 45 minutes. My recipe calls for 2 pounds of frozen, solidly frozen chicken wings. And I am going to put them in the basket, and that's a crisper basket. And this recipe, for the most part, is in the manual that you get with your Ninja Foodi. And you'll see a lot of YouTube videos that have this recipe. I've modified it a little bit, but honestly, make your modifications. So, the first thing is you need liquid. Now, since these are frozen, they're going to produce a lot of liquid on their own. So I'm only going to put the minimal amount, which is a half a cup. So remember, with the Foodi, when you use the pressure cooker, you always have to have a minimum amount of liquid of a half a cup. Then I'm going to put my basket in. And I'm not going to do anything but dump these in right now. They're frozen. I can't season them. Nothing's going to stick to them. Just going to move them around a little bit so they're in there kind of balanced out. Pressure cooker lid on. Turn it in place. Vent your, seal your vent. Turn it to seal. And then here we're going to turn on hit the pressure. It's going to say high. Like hello. But it's a high temp. And then we are going to hit start. Oh, I'm going to put it on for okay, we're going to put it on for 5 minutes. Hit start. and then it's going to pressurize. Once it fully pressurizes, the button will pop up and it will start the timer from the 5 minutes. See you in a minute. Okay, well, welcome back. We are going to take these out. You have less than a minute, and we will depressurize it. And then we are going to put some on a plate with some paper towels and blot the water off, half of them. The other half we are going to put in a flour mixture of sifted flour, 1 cup, a tablespoon of garlic salt, and a tablespoon of pepper. We'll coat them evenly. We want to see which comes out crisper, the floured or the ones just with the seasoning and some olive oil. The other ones we are going to mix with the extra virgin olive oil and the same seasonings of the garlic salt and the cracked pepper. Add to taste. You can always add more, but you can't take any away. Okay, so okay, the button is popped up. We can take the lid off. Always open it away from you. There is quite a bit of steam still. And we are going to take these out. I'm going to put half of them in the flour mixture and the other half in on the paper towels. They are not fully cooked yet, but we just want to cover these with the flour and seasoning. And the other ones we'll put on the towel, get as much water off as we can, and then we'll put them in the oil. And this we'll be able to see which ones come out crispier. All right. Now I want to remove this pan and take the water out because we don't need that added moisture when we're crisping. Now this water has quite a bit of broth in it now from the chicken, and you can use this for a stock if you choose. Now if you want to make your own sauce, you can put it in the pot and cook it while you're crisping the wings. But let me dry off these wings and put them in our olive oil. Just dab them off, and I'm going to put them in the extra virgin olive oil and seasoning, stir them around, and then we will place them in the basket. And we're going to cook these for 15 minutes, and we will check them halfway through. Just want to make sure they're all coated evenly with the oil and all the seasoning. Then we're going to put them in the basket. See how they look with the seasoning? All right, place them in here and make sure they're not on top of one another. My ones that are in the flour. And I'm going to actually toss these a little bit with my hands. Make sure I coat them with this flour and just mix them around the bowl. The moisture is going to give them a coating, so they're going to look a lot different than the other ones. But then I have to spray them too, because I want them to crisp up. Boy, that's exactly how much fits in there when they say 2 pounds. Now, and I had quite a bit of flour left. I could easily, with a cup of flour, done twice as many, maybe 15. So you can use a half a cup of flour if you like. I'm going to spray. And I'm just spraying the ones that have the flour on them because the other ones already have quite a bit of oil. Now, I'm going to use the air crisper, and I'm going to cook these for 15 minutes. In halfway through, I'm going to look at them and turn them. Okay? All right, here we go. Close your lid. I'm going to hit air crisp, and it says 390. I'm going to bump it up to 400, and it's going to tell me 20 minutes, and I'm going to take that down to 15. I'm going to hit start. Now this will start right away. There's no countdown like with the pressure cooker. Okay, we are almost done and ready to turn these. Just a few more seconds. Okay, let's see them. See what they look like. You ready? They are sizzling. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Let me show you. Now, the darker ones, they're the ones we are just going to give them a quick turn. They look good. And then we are going to spray the flour ones with a little bit of, I'm just going to turn these, oil, so we can get the other side evenly. Now, with the air circulates, so they cook pretty evenly anyway. But I like to turn them just because, um, just because. And I will spritz the ones with the flour on them. And they are glistening. Now, when you put the lid back down, it's going to start right where you left off. Okay, there we go. Let's look. Oh, they look really good. Okay. Now the darker ones are the not breaded ones. And the lighter ones are the breaded. These are the breaded. And this is the non-breaded. And I don't know if you can hear the sizzle, but they are sizzling. Now I'm going to take the temperature, but what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to cook them just a bit, just so they're hot when they come out. And I'm going to put it on crisp. I'm going to put it on crisp. I'm going to put it up to 400. And I'm going to put it for 2 more minutes. I'm going to put it for 2 more minutes. That'll keep them hot. And then I'm going to put, and they can come out at any time. I am going to put some of the barbecue. Okay, so I put some of the barbecue sauce in this one. That's going to be for my breaded. And then I'm going to put some of the teriyaki in this one. And this is pretty thick. A lot thicker than the barbecue. I like the thickness because that's what you want it to be, thick and stick to the. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out. Stop that. Reset it. And I'm going to put the teriyaki ones. Now I'm going to hold out one of each plain. Okay. Well, I want to do a drumstick on both of them, I guess. And then I want to put the not breaded. There'll be 4 of them in the teriyaki. And I want to get the sauce all over those. Mix them around in there. Try to be gently. I'm not seeing a problem with the skin coming off, but you just want to make sure that you coat them. Get them coated thoroughly. Okay. And I will put the breaded in the barbecue. Same thing. Around. Coat them thoroughly. Now I can almost guarantee these are going to be crispier just because of the breading. Okay. Now once you have them coated, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put them back in. Sauce on top. And when I pour that sauce on top, we have to remember that the pan underneath is getting baked with sauce. So once I'm done cooking, I'm going to want to get that in some hot water to soak. And then these are my teriyaki. I'm going to put them in. Now remember, I have a couple out. These are ready to eat. But I want to caramelize the sauce a little bit to the wing. You can just put sauce on them. That's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hit pressure. Or I'm going to hit, not pressure, I'm sorry, air crisp. I'm going to bump it up to 400. And I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes. And I'll let those cook. Now while those are cooking, I want to show you these. This is the one just, how nice and brown that is. This is the battered one when they're hot.
Okay, let's try these. This is
So
the battered
I'm
one,
going to try this.
and this is the air fried with no batter. Very good. Moist, tender, juicy, cooked through and through. It's very good.
It's cooked thoroughly, tender,
And
bone.
it has no sauce, very little seasoning on it, but it's
Not at
delicious.
all. And crispy.
Now the one
But I think
with
this one might
the
be crispier.
flour
I don't know. It's pretty hot.
is going to be crispier, I can tell. Yes, it is crispier, plumper. Very good. It it isn't as tender as the one with
Battered,
no flour on it. It's just
Now I'm excited to try these sauces too. Here's a teriyaki. teriyaki, and I'm just going to do these are the other ones were drumettes. These are the wing part, and they look delicious. I'm going to try these in just a minute when they cool. I want to get these out. I want to get this pan in some water so the caramelized sauce won't stick, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm impressed. I can tell you that. And I'm probably going to be eating wings a lot. Um, I have in an fryer made nuggets out of chicken breast, and they came out very well. So I will try that in the Ninja on one of my next videos. But right now, let's do the taste test with the two wings. I have a barbecue, which has the honey barbecue uh, sweet, gentle heat from Buffalo Wild Wings, and then the teriyaki glaze from P.F. Chang's. And it makes it a little stickier because it's caramelized a little bit now. They're still pretty hot. Mm, mm, mm. Look how thick it is. Air fryer with the sauce on caramelizes and thickens the sauce where it doesn't just drip off. It's thick and good. And then this is the teriyaki. Mm, not as crunchy, but I do feel that the chicken is tender. More, it's just more tender. It I think was just allowed to cook a little bit longer or through and through better, even though they both were way over 10. Due to the fact that it didn't have that breading on it. So the other ones maybe you cook them a little more, but they're still very tender and good. But this one is, I could probably get every piece of meat off this bone, just clean. Mm, save a little bit for my guy. My dog loves chicken. Mm, the P.F. Chang's is a little salty. So I think being that I have the teriyaki sauce, I cut back a little bit on the garlic salt when I put it in. Maybe just pepper and oil if you're going to use anything that's a salty. Because you know you have the soy in teriyaki, so it's already got salt. So I don't think I would salt these with any garlic salt. All right. Okay. Well, that's it. I hope you liked the video. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I have a contest going. I do Dollar Tree hauls also. So if that's something that interests you, look at some of my other videos. And my next video, I am going to do some eggs. And I think I'm going to do a quiche. So stay tuned. See you soon. Bye-bye.